At least 3 active scenes right now. The Lehigh cement plant in Cupertino, where the first shootings happened. An HP parking lot in Sunnyvale, where Allman is accused of trying to carjack a woman and then shooting her.
Around 7:30 a.m. last Wednesday, a Sunnyvale neighborhood went on lockdown. Sheriff's deputies and SWAT officers scoured the streets, knocking on doors and searching backyards, trying to locate the disgruntled worker who had just shot 9 colleagues at a nearby cement quarry. Sheriff Lori Smith held a news conference to explain the situation.
We believe the suspect is armed and dangerous. If you live in the area of Wolf and Homestead and see any suspicious activity, please dial 911.
Patty Claus and her husband Mike left for work just as the police were beginning to close off a perimeter. Their son and daughter, both students at San Jose State, awoke minutes later to the sound of sirens.
I just heard sirens after sirens, and to hear them around here isn't completely unnormal because we're 2 blocks from a hospital, but it was a lot more than normal.
18-year-old Kelly Claus described a hectic scene as squad cars from around the region flocked to the search area. A reverse 911 call instructed her to stay inside the house until she received another call. The manhunt would drag on for about 24 hours, drawing on the services of several hundred sheriff's deputies, San Jose Police, Sunnyvale Police, Los Gatos Police, Gilroy Police, FBI agents, and U.S. Marshals. 2 law enforcement helicopters hovered from morning until nightfall, monitoring the perimeter while sharing airspace with several news choppers. It was an extensive operation that kept the Claus family glued to their cell phones, TV coverage, and local news websites all day. Others in the neighborhood said they were constantly calling one another, passing news through the grapevine as each house was being searched. With more than 400 households in the search area, the Sheriff's Department relied on news media to spread updates as quickly and as widely as possible, Sergeant Troy Smith said.
The media is an essential resource for us, and in a situation like this, it is vital that the media be involved and that we get as much information to the media as we can so that we can notify the general public about what's going on for their safety as well as ours.
In some cases, the media model worked out well. But as night fell, some residents were left worried and wondering when they noticed law enforcement starting to draw down. According to Sheriff Sergeant Jose Cardoza, there was a lot that the neighbors, and presumably the suspect, didn't see.
Incidents where we're looking for a subject, a lot of the times they'll hunker down somewhere just to kind of wait it out to see if, is law enforcement, eventually after a number of hours, are they going to leave the area? And that gives them an opportunity, to escape.
But he insisted.
We never broke down the perimeter throughout the night.
Sergeant Smith pointed out that there were roving patrols all night, and it was one of those patrol teams that finally found the suspect.
One of the things that, should have been put out that we could have done a better job of is notifying the residents through the media that we would have extra patrol units out saturating the area, just roving and looking specifically for this individual. And that's something that did happen, although it may not have got out to the media.
If you live in Santa Clara County, you can sign up for text message alerts or phone call alerts at alertscc.gov. Jessica Parks, reporting for the Peninsula Press.